Well, good morning again, and welcome, as Angie said, to the seventh annual College Access Summit. It's hard to say those words. It's hard to believe that it has been 7 years, but it's wonderful to have all of you here. What a nice crowd we have, and it's a very interesting group. Do I hear echoing in the back? Again. Okay, just ignore it. Okay. Um, My name is Joy. I frightened myself. My name's Joyce Dorner, and I'm the interim vice provost of this. This isn't going to work, I don't think. Eric, is there anything you can do with this? Okay. It's a pleasure, really, for me to be able to welcome you on the behalf of President Hitt and Provost Waldrop and folks at the University of Central Florida who will be hosting today's event. And we thank Valencia for providing the resources. This is a wonderful room in which to be located for the conference, and so we're delighted to have the opportunity to be here and for UCF to host the event. How many of you are attending the event for the first time? Okay, a good number of you. Okay, just to get a feel for the folks that are here, how many of you are K through 12? Okay, my favorite Brevard table over here. Okay, how many of you are from a community, state, or college? State college or college? Okay, great, super. And how many of you are from UCF? Okay, good, good, excellent. And now, how many of you are advisors or are involved with advising? Yay, wonderful, okay. As many of you know, Direct Connect and the College Access Summit, or the summit came as a result, was initiated as a result of the Direct Connect initiative, which was signed about 6 years ago now by a group of presidents from Central Florida of the state colleges and the university that came together to look at ways to increase baccalaureate degree production and student success across the Central Florida region. Formerly, that was known as the Central Florida Higher Education Consortium, and that was a little bit too much for people to say at one time, and so it's now known as Direct Connect. The presidents involved in signing that, or the institutions, were Valencia College, Seminole State College, Lake Sumter State College, Brevard Community College, and UCF. We also have two additional partners, the College of Central Florida and Daytona State College, that have worked with us very closely and at some point might be interested in becoming more actively involved in Direct Connect. And I'd like for Dr. Carol Eaton to stand for a moment. Dr. Carol Eaton is the president of Daytona State College, and we're delighted to have her here. The summit is designed to focus on ways to enhance access and the student success in higher educational endeavors. Last year, President Schugert gave us 5 wonderful P's to focus on. I don't know how many of you are familiar with those, but we use those all of the time. And that's a place, and these are the 5 factors that he summarized from the summit last year, which provide avenues for student success in their process of higher education. The first was a place, a sense of community, connection, and involvement. The next one was pathway, or a structure for success, intention, and clarity, coherence, focus, and purpose. The third was a plan, which is a personalization of each student's pathway, defining the individual steps required for success. Number 4 is a purpose, deeper relationship with the world, and intentional pursuits. And lastly, the person and that is the someone that champions the student, who gives them an authentic interaction and reality in their educational pursuits. So today we're going to be focusing on two of those in particular, and those, well, actually three, but the plan and the pathway more specifically today. And so we're very anxious to see what comes out of our interactions today. Certainly the person, and I was delighted to see so many advisors here because we know what an important role the advisors and that person can play in the advising process for the student's success. Also here today to welcome you, and we're delighted to have her, is Dr. Ann McGee from Seminole State Seminole State College, the president of Seminole State College. She is one of the founding members of and from the 5 institutions that came together to form Direct Connect, and we're delighted to have her here. I think she has been at every summit. I don't believe she's missed a one, and she always has wonderful things to say, and we are very appreciative of her being here. Ann?